So where do we get to? You may be loath to admit it, but I believe our approach to certain uncomfortable matters is similar. Blood spills at my behest, if and only if it serves the greater purpose. And what do you proclaim to be your greater purpose?
Let me paint you a picture, Source Hunter. Imagine a world without war, without death, without sorrow, fear, or struggle. A world in which all of us, humans and orcs, imps and goblins, demons and gods, are as one, separated neither by body nor by soul.
Did you just say, Wickrack, you can fill bottles with oil at oil barrels? I did not know that. Thanks, that's a really handy tip. I'm going to try that. I don't know if I've got these empty bottles, but I suddenly thought I've never seen it to pick up anywhere. That'll be the reason why. Cheers.
It will be done, Source Hunter. That will be our new world, our new reality. The Void has been inching toward Rivellon for eons, eager to reunite us in the single awareness that once was. It is a beautiful purpose. The greatest that has or ever will be.
You've been crafting Death Knights. Why?
Why? The same reason anyone would care to create a soldier so powerful that none could defeat it. A war is coming, Source Hunter. The final war. My preparations are already bearing fruit, and soon enough the first strike will fall. The end will come swiftly, painlessly, like an executioner's blade upon the neck. Only those who squirm will feel it.
You say your Death Knights are invincible, but the first Death Knights were defeated along with the Source King Brachus.
Those first knights were mere prototypes. Powerful, yes, but not imbued with half the power of mine. They've been cast in such terrible terms. Death Knight, Dread Lord, Blood Devil. In fact, as I bring them to life, I see only angels of mercy.
You came back to finishing the game and read one of those 10 things I wish I knew articles. You know what, those are actually quite fun. I like to read those or watch those after I've finished a game, because that realization that clicks afterwards, and you think, oh, if I'd known all that, or that one little thing that you never realize, it's such a great feeling. If you read it beforehand, I feel like you miss out on that sort of light bulb moment.
My knights are growing in number and strength, forged of tenebrium, born of blood stone. They will march Rivellon toward her ultimate fate.
So these are the creations you described. You're using Bloodstone to create an army of Death Knights.
Very good, Source Hunter. While you've been using Starstones to leap through portals on your shelter plane, I've been using Bloodstones to craft a reality of my own here in Rivellon. These are my children, you see. Born not only of the blood of the sacrificed, but of my own blood as well. Thus imbued, my knights will march where I ask them to march. How far is it from here to your shelter plane, incidentally? Perhaps as close as the zap of a special stone, from what I've heard.
This sounds like it might be a fight. I think she's going to escape, but this might be a fight here. And just before I forget, remind me to talk about Horizon Zero Dawn after this fight. I'll not stand by while you terrorize innocents. Face me.
Still, you misunderstand me, Source Hunter. I crave no cries of terror, only peaceful silence. My army is nearly ready. Since you've come so far, perhaps you'd like to see the culmination of my Immaculate's efforts. Maybe then you'll understand the fruitlessness of this war you're waging upon the inevitable.
I can't kill these things yet.
Let this temple become your grave. A prettier casket I can't give you.
I figured she was going to flee.
Death Knights. Without a way to make them vulnerable, we stand no chance against these monstrosities.
We can't fight them, but perhaps we can outrun them.
Is that the goal now? Yeah, they're invulnerable. Okay, so there is something that we can find. We've got 3. The best thing I can do is to oil them. The best thing I can do is to oil them or slow them. And that's probably the only thing I can do, actually. Let's make sure they're slowed.
A Anoint the land, blessed seven.
Are they invulnerable to the oiling as well? Okay, that's just nasty. No sponsor spot, Indigo. No, I mentioned Horizon Zero Dawn because I think it's out later this month. Just wondered if anyone would fancy watching me stream that. I gather it's got a really good write-up, but I don't know much more about it than that. That, I think, that is what we want. So let's flee. I'm going to leave it in Pan's capable hands here. Two action points. We can get to there. I don't actually know what that is. We can't do blind or anything. What about a smoke screen arrow? Would that help? Do I have smoke screen arrows? I have static cloud. It's not really... They'll just come storming out of it, won't they? So, invulnerable, so I thought maybe that would help. And flee. These might go a bit slower than normal, I don't know. If I'm lucky. I have no idea. I just wondered if not... Oh, he can... For some reason, he has massive movement. It must be some stuff he's got kitted up. Oh, it's August the 7th? Alright, it's a bit further away than I thought. I thought it was later in July. No, that doesn't slow them down at all. It was an interesting idea, though. 10 out of 10 for effort. Right, is that the one? No, it really isn't. Okay, I don't want that. There's a chest. Can I get the chest and still flee? Okay, I was worried that might free up... Run! Run! This is a dead end. Oh, you are kidding me. This is a dead end. Well, I thought we had to run into the temple to get some secret stuff. What's that? That's an anvil. This certainly wasn't part of the plan. Let me run in and see what happens. It just feels like... Nowhere else to go, is there? The only other place was to try and flee out of there. But there should be something to pick up here. Don't need a Tenebrian bar. Well, let me say, I'm expecting to find something to pick up here. Horizon is really beautiful. You only got to try the first little bit. Seems like a great story. I need to look into that more. It's one of the possibilities for a game I suppose I could stream next, but I don't know. There's nothing here. And there's no way out. Oh, wait. Wait, there is. Ah! I'm an idiot. I didn't see that. Can I blast that table out of the way? It's going to require a bit more than that, unfortunately. Move to one side and let someone bigger and nastier have a go. Sneaky, sneaky game. I knew there was something up here. Right, so Pan's going to move up. Wood, fire. Let's go for the cheapest spell I've got and hope that does the job. Nice. Run on through. Can we run on through? There's something else? Oh, there's bloody chairs and stuff. I should have just put a fireball in there, shouldn't I? Of which I can't afford to do now. Typical. Well, what have I got? What have I got in my wand? It's air damage. Don't really want to set fire to everyone. Well, that might be the only way out. I think we'll use the power to just sort of break something. Did that help? We've got... Can I actually get out now? No, I think I need to... Can I not just drag that out the way? Yes, I can. Can't reach it. Okay. Can we now leave? Come on, we can get out of there. What's stopping us now? Do I need to... I think I've messed this up. I'm going to shoot this at my feet.
I'm on fire!
But we've cleared it, right? It's not a trap. I don't have to do the other one, I'm sure. Can I now walk? I can walk through, okay. Totally worth it. This is the only way out. Not enough action points, that's okay. Right then, let's see if we make it. Yeah, grenade would have been good. I didn't realise. I saw the first table in the way. I didn't realise everything else would be a problem there. And...
Quick you'll go, and fast you'll fly. When Mirror's wing will o'er sweep you, then the next room well will keep you. Quick you'll go, and fast you'll fly. Where you'll land's for you to choose. Graves or books, your choice will be. Spirits, papers, all for thee. Where you'll land's for you to choose.
Bloody riddles. Talking mirrors. You mean you can transport me out of here? Enough of the poetics. I'm ready to go now.
A hurried choice is never wisest. Considerations will behove you. The crypt or library both may move you. A hurried choice is never wisest.
Library.
The library, you say? Hurrah! Countless books within your reach. What will you learn? What will they teach? The library, you say? Hurrah!
Where am I?
Holy crap.
Still in the underground temple, I presume.
That is so... Whoa, look at this. A little warm, I would guess. Please don't tell me this is a library I've been to before. It's not, is it? It's a totally different one. Because there was some underground... That was underground cathedral library I think I went to. It's hard to waste consumables just to bust up furniture. Unless you're in a band. I find it hard to use consumables full stop. I'm always in that mindset. And this is going back to like... things like Ultimate Underworld 2. Where you always think, I better save those potions. I better save that secret bomb and that scroll. Because I'm going to meet something really hard somewhere else. And you did as well. And you were glad you'd saved everything. And that mindset stuck with me for 20, nearly 30 years of playing these sort of games. And yeah, I hoard everything to the end. Everything. Terrible. Apart from cash, I'm not too bad at that. I do spend cash, but then I make sure I nick enough stuff to be able to spend freely.
Bless the seven I have restored!
At least we've got time here without Death Knights chasing us. Doesn't look terribly safe to get off this, though, does it?
Back on my feet again.
Right, let's save the game right there. I wonder what did Pan pick up?
On the men.
We need to identify these.
Sweet relief.
That's crap anyway. This might not be. This could be some gloves. Oh. Dexterity, +1 bow. Can I actually get to level 6 bow? That would add like an extra 10% of bow damage. Otherwise, debatable whether it's actually any use at all. I was worried about that. Yeah, let's send that to... I will just check this out. So I'd gain some armor. I'd lose 55 hit points, but I think for the others, requires strength 8. No. Because I'm on about strength 5. Oh, well, that's that then. That's not going to happen. That's a shame. You got Ultima 4 for $2 the other day. Went right back to hoarding spell components and magic keys. Those were the days. Those are the days when games were designed in such a way that if you lost one thing or used one thing in the wrong place, that might be it. You would get to a place where you could not progress without that thing, and that was it, game over. In one respect, game design has greatly improved upon those days, whereas now they're a bit more forgiving, or it stops you doing things like that. And you appear to be slightly singed. It's a very narrow path up here. Let's switch to single file.
On the mend.
We've got a chest. Tempted to nick the light gold cups. This is where I want to be. Unidentified dragon scale armor. Lots of fire resistance, air resistance. That's really good. I think that's just, apart from the initiative. Oh, I need to get some oil. Must remember that. It's not quite as good. And that requires strength 9, so that's not going to get used. Let's send that to the tank. And just identify that. But I think I'm just taking it anyway. Yeah, one-handed. Now I checked, actually, her boots are knackered. Now let's just have a look. Please be nice. It's less armor. Same movement penalty. I think I prefer the immunity to fear. But resistances. Losing a few hit points is nothing. Losing nearly 20 armor is something. But resistances. Keep it. Worry about it another time. Why have the gods left Rivellon? That's not the book I was hoping to find. Because we've read that before, I think. No, it's carrying on up this way then. Oh, I did read it eventually. Thought it was bugged or unable to actually get to. Oh, what was that? Do I need to read these? Do I want to read these? This temple, the greatest tribute to Astarte yet erected within Rivellon, serves as a home to countless sorcerers who can study the great gifts of the goddess, then venture across the realm to spread her blessings. I don't think I want to read those. I do want to check these. Nothing. Okay. Through the mirrors then, or carrying on up? Does that go anywhere? It does go somewhere. I don't know whether I should go through the mirror or not. Oh, it looks like I can't get over there anyway. Yeah, I can't. That's a dead end. Right, okay. Fair enough. We're through the mirror.
Traveler, my heart does leap. To the crypt I'm glad to bring you, or the High Priest's office, if it please you. Traveler, my heart does leap.
The High Priest's office, definitely.
Away, away, we'll fly away. The High Priest's office. Oh, I shudder. I hope you've said bye to your mother. Away, away, we fly away.
They call this an office? Doesn't even have a nice chair or a desk. Ooh, love grenade. Yeah, Ultima. Those games were pretty good. I think the first one I played was Ultima Underworld 2 that a mate lent me back in the days when you could lend each other games. It was fantastic. It still ranks as a great game. You can buy it on GOG at the moment. It's great story. I loved it. And again, puzzles. And your actions have consequences as well, and real world effects. Okay, I can't just walk in there. Then maybe I need to turn that off. Well, I'm assuming I can't walk in there. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself there. What have we got here? A desk? A casket? Anything of ice wall? Might be useful. We'll not worry too much about the burning. Is that it though? That's a dead end, so we have to go and see what we can do. Oh, maybe I need to go to the crypt first. Turn off that shield and then come back to this place. Yeah, so Ultima Underworld 2 is my first Ultima game, which was different to the other Ultima games. It was a first-person perspective, whereas the others were third-person, or similar to this. I was top-down, weren't they? And then I went to Ultima 7, which was fantastic. I mean, really, really good. I saw someone playing that on GOG.com on their Twitch channel the other day. Brought back some memories. And then, what did I go to after that? Ultimate 8. I think that was the Serpent Isle. That had some... I didn't finish that one. It had some brutal... Oh, I can go in? Oh, there's me assuming I can't get in.
A pocket of serenity in the midst of such chaos.
This room must be woven with powerful protective magic.
Yeah, Ultimate Serpent Isle. That was some brutal puzzles in that I never finished. But that was good. Good games, great days. Good characters. What's that one? We're getting some better ones out of this. Curse status. Send that to Pal. Crafting. I don't want to trade off one dexterity, but that is a lot of hit points. Send that to Pan, who is also in need of a heal, but also our crafter. There's no requirements on that. I lose telekinesis. I actually lose hit points. Okay. Not as great as I thought that was going to be then. Let's get some heals busted out. However, the other thing I've learned about some of these old games is that sometimes it's best just to leave them as fond memories. It's when you go back and play them again. Sometimes they don't look and feel as good as you remember. Yeah, they do tend to look a bit dated. And they don't actually look right on the type of monitors we have now. They look better on CRT monitors.
Sweet relief.
I mean, that's a fact. Let's see, what have we got? Tales of the Seven Gods. Empty potion bottles. I'm going to grab one of those. An old letter. Okay, let's go and read that. That has to be something, surely. After so long without hearing from you, I had feared the worst. You were so angry that night. I thought the fire in your eyes might scorch us. I would have deserved to burn on the pyre of your rage. Yes, a more fitting fate for my coward soul I could not have devised. When you slammed the door behind you, every candle in the cabin snuffed the smoke. Something died then, something within me, something within Akara. You were gone, and we didn't know if or when you'd get back. You must know how dearly, even then, you were wanted, how my heart sobbed, begging me to go after you. But I was stuck fast where I stood to the life I had chosen. And 2 years passed this way. My arms began to forget the width of your waist. My fingers no longer itched to comb through your wild mess of hair. Then your letter. Of course I'll meet you at the King Trab Inn. Of course I will. Zandalore. And that's where this mess all started. Oh, minor healing potion. Thank you very much. I'll take that. You had a lovely amber monochrome CRT. I didn't have any monochrome ones. I didn't have anything quite that old. Witcher 1 looks rough. Witcher 2 looks fine. I agree with that. Witcher 1 does look rough, but then it's because we're comparing it to Witcher 3. At least I am, because that's where I started the Witcher adventures from. Oh, this looks important. So yeah, when you
Scepter of Command. What do you think it's for?
Oh, I wonder, could it be for
blueprints,
commanding?
It's got something to do with Death Knight. Perhaps there's a way to handle them yet.
Can I do anything with the blueprints?
What's this? A blueprint for a so-called Scepter of Command. There may be a way to handle these Death Knights yet.
Okay, so do I have to do anything with the blueprint? I guess not. A sheet of paper. Let me just check the logs here. Source Hunter's Journey. Leandra's papers reveal dark plans and intense emotional turmoil. Whatever Leandra is planning, she seems to be both disturbed and powerful enough to accomplish it. Okay, so that's not there. Investigate the mines. The magic mirror. Goblin trouble. For Lawrence. Follow the wizard. That's to go somewhere else. Forge of souls. A whispering corpse in the trees of Phantom Forest told us that a bridge within the Temple of the Dead will lead us to Cassandra's body. Okay. The watch is coming. That's elsewhere. Okay. I don't seem to be able to pick up the blueprints. Let me go and check the bookshelf over here. a sheet of paper. Should I take the sheet of paper? I don't know, should I? I'm tempted to nick all these light gold cups, because they sell for quite a lot, but I don't need to sell things anymore. Hang on, just... Oh, what's this? That doesn't look like an ordinary sheet of paper. That does not. The one I picked up had letters on it. I'm sure it did. Combined with... Okay, and I can't do that with... I'm thinking of copying the...
You nearly stuck.
I was thinking of combining this, you see. I can't.
What's this?
No.
A blueprint
Okay.
for a so-called scepter of command.
Enough, enough. There's a parchment. Is that something?
Death Knights yet.
Maybe that was it. A parchment combined with cheese. Well, you can wrap a cheese up and give it to someone as a present. All right, Miranda, thanks for hanging out today. Gonna head out, pick some stuff up for your mom. All right, okay. Well, I hope everything's okay. And yeah, cheers. Thanks for hanging out. We'll catch you on the next one. Sorry, my bandwidth might be being eaten up. I see my stream preview is sneakily playing again when it's not supposed to be. Sneaky, sneaky game. Sneaky game. No good. And we're back. Right, so is there nothing I can pick up here? Nothing's... I mean, I don't want to come back here. What's this? Let's go and check this bit out first. There's there's a load of old letters here. And a bucket. And a basket and a barrel. Let's get the old letters. Both of them. Okay, let's take a look. Latest added. There's 2, I think. This is Leandra. Hosting our little pet has been a pure pleasure. What Evelyn lacks in subtlety, she certainly makes up for in utter disdain for her current position. Yes, I assure you, you've made her a very happy woman indeed. Peeking over my shoulder has hardly helped my already fervent endeavour to raise Brachus Rex. My eagerness to find the Source King lightly outweighs even your own. When next I write, I will have found him. Signed, Dr. Theleron Hashnitor. Yeah, he was a troublemaker. I think we dealt with him. Your Holiness, the conduit of the goddess, I have ever endeavoured to follow the path you have laid out for me, your devotee. I have put aside all pleasures that I might better pursue the one way, and it has been a great honour to serve as your trusted aid. Your Holiness, I was shaken when I discovered it was the Counsellor, and not your devoted Evelyn, or Evelyn, you called to assist you in the King Crab Inn that night. Have I erred in some way? Have I proven myself less than faithful? What have I done to unearn your trust? Whatever wrongdoing I have committed, I will atone for it. Your devoted servant, Evelyn. Just story stuff, just stuff we kind of knew about. That might not be though. We're getting a lot of old letters here. Sister. It has been entirely too long, and strange whisperings from within the Goblin Highlands and the tribes of the East bode ill. I beseech you, please come home. Life has taken on a dreadful pallor in your absence. Where is my bright and bristling sister, dashing here and there, gobbling of information like a spring caterpillar before its metamorphosis? I've done wrong by you, this I know, but it's time for us to put these past wrongs behind us. Accept my apology, dear Leandra, and let us move forward. I've heard disturbing news about a dangerous cult, led by some or other madman called the Conduit. The forest creatures whisper dark tales of source and sacrifice. Come home, sister. We're to face this potential threat. We'll need one another. You feel so distant, your soul so far from my own. I want to make amends. Love, L.
Leandra's web weaves wider than I could have imagined.
This is no rogue witch. This is a conspiracy.
I want those blueprints. I want those blueprints, but as far as I can tell, I can't see any way of picking them up. There's nothing else here. An empty perfume bottle? Things people put in their barrels. Summon armored... Oh, I've wanted that for ages. Where is it? I want that. Is that witchcraft? I assumed it was geomancer. It's sneaky witchcraft. It requires... What is it? What is it? Powerful level 18 skeletal knight. That they make a good tank. It's it'll tell me, won't it? It'll tell me what requirements I need. You could not learn summon armored undead decapitator. You don't have a level in witchcraft. How can I tell whether it's a novice one or not? This requires level 9. It's probably not novice then, right? I don't know how we can actually tell. If I'm missing anything, folks, do let me know on that. I can't see whether it says novice or whatever. I don't mind spending 1 point in witchcraft to get it. But I'm not spending like... I don't have 6 or 7 points to spend. Leandra's lab notes. Leandra's spell. That's what we wanted. Feather. Why do we need a feather? I'll take the feathers. The lab notes. And the spell.
The 7 grant abundance.
We need the spell. So the feathers are maybe just feathers. The lab notes we need to read. This diary contains several fragmented notes seemingly scribbled... Just a second. Just a second. I haven't saved this in ages. Right, read. Scribbled in distraction. Tenebrium stores located within Lucilla mines, sufficient for all operations. Miners contained, devoted to the conduit. Should expedite the mining process. Imp has proven useful in the development of prototype, but the result was far more dangerous and difficult to control than anticipated. Consider implementing failsafe. Power without loyalty is useless. The key is blood, bloodstone, and my own contribution of life make the resulting knights loyal to me in every way. Still, danger must be further mitigated. I've developed a method to make knights vulnerable if it should become necessary to dismantle them. The spell and the blood suffice. First, fully functioning prototype created, a beauty to behold, totally loyal to me. Immaculates will oversee continued production of knights. I expect that soon my army will be ready to march. Okay, and we use this. Combined with the blood of their mother, this spell revokes the blessing of invulnerability granted to the Death Knights. This incantation ought to be used in the event that the Knights do somehow threaten the final Immaculate objective as laid out by the conduit herself.
Remarkable! With this spell and the so-called blood of the mother, those Death Knights will be at our mercy.
Leandra won't stand a chance. This could all be over sooner than we'd thought.
Yeah, I know. It won't be that simple. Okay, I think we can combine this with... Who's got the blood? Potential combinations. Oh, that's an awful lot. Experiment. Who's got the blood of Leandra? I thought it might have been Pan. It appears it is not. We can soon find out. I bet it's me. Will it be under miscellaneous? Will it be under ingredients? It's kind of hard. Is there not a... Can I not search in there? Nope. What have I done? I know what it looks like. I can picture it, but I can't see the damn thing. Or maybe it's not under ingredients. Hang on. Let's put all back on. I bet it's on here. Sort by... No. Kind of relying on my eyes picking it out as I scan past here. Might make a couple of attempts. What the hell is that? A fiery heart. I still have no idea where that's used. Is it not on this character? I was sure that was the character that would have picked it up. I can't have left it somewhere. It's not there. I don't think Medora should have it. She carries a lot of other stuff. Look at her. Oh, she's nowhere near a weight limit. Alright, folks. I don't see it. What the hell have I done with it? It should be on here. If anywhere, it should be on this character. It looks... How can I describe it? It's got like... It's a quest item, so it has like the quest item yellow goldy border around. Is it level 3 witchcraft? Cast the decapitator? Cheers, thanks. Or we can cast it at novice for 4 extra AP. That's quite a lot of action points. I'll consider. I might end up with enough points to be able to get that anyway. This is a vial. It is like a glass vial with like a metal, sort of metal encasing. I haven't got rid of this. I know I haven't got rid of this. As far as I know, it looks like that with the border around the outside. Well, not like a heart, but I mean like it's got the gold border around for a quest item. Why can't I see it? Am I just being blind here? Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong thing. Maybe I'm thinking of a part for my staff or something. Can't search in there, can I? Can't type. No, I can't. Shame. Hang on, let's just... Where the hell will I have put it? There's no way I've got rid of that. I know for a fact I haven't. It's a red vial with a... Did it just go by? A red vial with a gold border. So looking for a red one. Don't see it there. I won't on that character actually. Red vial. Shout up if you see it, folks. And take note of which character... Oh, there it is. There it is. I see it. It was kind of like what I was expecting. Almost. Right, okay. Send that to Pan. Right, Pan. Switch to latest added. Ah, I thought I'd lost it then. It's on the top of the screen. Right. Combine with... that one. Boom! We've got a skill book. Excellent. Achievement unlocked. Time to kill. You have created a spell that makes Death Knights vulnerable. So, can we all learn this? Death Knight Bane skill book. Learn skill. Nice. Where does that go? I should have put it on my tool. Oh, there it is. Right, okay. As long as we can find it, we're going to do this to all the characters because we don't know who's going to... I think we can all learn this. Yep, there it is. Send it to... No, Pan's already had it. To Medora. So it's going to depend on who has a few action points spare and who gets to go first as well, obviously. And send that to Mark. Excellent. We're in business now. Cheers, Wickrack, by the way. Thanks for the hand looking out for that. Nice. We're sorted out. We've been in there. We haven't. Who are we on? Send to Medora. A blank witchcraft. Send that to Pan just in case. You never know. Immunity to slowed. And a very fancy... This isn't going to be that great, is it? It's not. A lot of hit points on it, though. Now who's... He's always got too much to carry. I do need a bit of a sail, I've got to admit. Send that to Medora. I've got to go and find somewhere to unload thousands of gold worth of gear.